we will learn about Sigma Win Plus. Sigma Win Plus is an engineering tool with the necessary functions to support our customers. These functions help customers set up the Sigma 10 series servo pack, perform trail operation, and tune the servo motor to the machine. Download Sigma Win Plus by accessing your local Yaskawa website from the eMechatronics website. In this course, we will use Sigma Win Plus version 7.43. In this section, we will learn about Sigma Win Plus. The version 7.43 does not require any drive installation. USB drivers are installed automatically while we install the software version above 7.43. In this section, we will learn about basic operation of Sigma Win Plus. From the desktop, double-click the Sigma Win Plus icon. If there is no icon, start Sigma Win Plus from the Windows Start button, All Programs, and YE Applications. The Home window will open. The Sigma Win Plus is started. If the Home window does not open, click on the Home button to open it. To set the language, click Options and Set Language. Sigma Win Plus version 7.43 supports English, Japanese, and Chinese. To add model information for a newly developed servo pack, click Supported Model and Model Information File Management. Click on the Add button to add model information file you downloaded ahead of time from the Yaskawa website. Servo pack operations start from the Start area. The Start area has 4 menus. To connect online to the servo pack, click Connect the servo pack. To edit parameters to perform other actions on the computer without connecting the servo pack, click Start Sigma Win Plus offline. To open a file that was saved offline or online, click Open a project for or open a parameter file. From the Start area, click Connect the servo pack. In this course, the servo pack is connected to the computer with a USB cable, so we will select USB connection. Next, click the Search for the servo pack button to search for servo pack connected to the computer. If a servo pack has already been connected to the computer, the previous search results will be displayed. Sigma Win Plus identifies servo pack by model and serial number. If the model of the previously connected servo pack and the model of the servo pack that will be connected are the same, the previous search results will appear correct even without searching again. However, Sigma Win Plus will attempt to connect the servo pack that was previously connected. Make sure to search for the servo pack again in order to find the currently connected servo pack. Next, we can select the Connect checkbox and click the Connect button. The workspace will be displayed on the left side of the window. When Sigma Win Plus goes online with the servo pack, the workspace will be displayed on the left side of the window. When Sigma Win Plus goes online with the servo pack, the servo pack information display area displays the servo pack model, power supply status, servo motor information, and other information. The status of the servo motor can be displayed and hidden with the status display ON/OFF buttons. Click the menu button to perform operations on the selected servo pack. In this section, we will learn about Sigma Win Plus. The version 7.43 does not require any drive installation. USB drivers are installed automatically while we install the software version above 7.43. Now let's set the parameters to prepare for operations. There are setup parameters and tuning parameters. Setup parameters are for the basic settings required for operation. Tuning parameters are for adjusting the response characteristics of the servo pack. In this section, we will learn about setting the setup parameters. Tuning parameters will be addressed in a different e-learning video. Let's take a look at the method to set the parameters of basic functions using Setup Wizard. The Setup Wizard sets the parameters using an interactive interface. By following the Setup Wizard instructions, we can select the operating method, machine specifications, and I/O signals, and the Setup Wizard will automatically complete the setting which are necessary for operation. The machine used in the course has the following specifications. To start the Setup Wizard, open the menu dialog box and click Setup Wizard. When the Setup Wizard is started while with the servo pack, the connected servo pack, as well as the model and parameter information are automatically recognized. Click the Encoder Selection button. Do not select the Use checkbox for the fully closed encoder. Instead, click the Apply button. The servo pack supports the following control methods: torque control, speed control, and position control. The demo used in this course performs position control with pulse reference, so we will select position control. Click the reference input setting button and configure the setting for the reference input specifications, the machine that will be operated, and the host controller. Select the pulse form from the host controller to the servo pack. In this course we will select sine plus pulse. Set the electronic gear. The electronic gear sets the amount of motor rotation for one reference input pulse. Set the parameters according to the mechanism, such as a reduction gear ratio and ball screw pitch. By doing this, the travel distance of the machine can be matched to the reference unit. The parameters for the electronic gear ratio can also be directly entered. However, we will set them using the wizard. Select Set the electronic gear details. The demo in this course uses a ball screw, so we will select ball screw. Set the pitch of the ball screw. For the demo in this course, the pitch of the ball screw is 6 mm. So we will set this to 6 mm. A reduction gear will not be used, so set the gear ratio is 1:1. Set the reference unit and set the travel distance for one pulse to 0.001 mm. Click the motor encoder setting and configure the setting related to pulse output from the servo pack as well as the rotation of the motor. Set the number of divided output pulses to the same value as the electronic gear ratio so that the divided output pulses match the reference pulses. Set the rotation direction of the servo motor. With standard setting, the motor moves in the counterclockwise direction for the forward reference as viewed from the machine. To reverse the rotation direction of the motor, select reverse mode. In this course, we will select standard setting. Click the motor stop method selection button to set the brake and the stopping methods when the servo is turned off, when over travel occurs, and when an alarm occurs. To save the parameters to a file, click the Save button. In this section, we will learn how to set individual parameters using Edit Parameters window. To display the Edit Parameters window, open the menu dialog box and click Edit Parameters. In Sigma Win Plus version 7.43, the display method of the function selection parameters can be changed by setting the hierarchy display ON and OFF under the display setting group. The PN000.0 direction selection parameter is the servo motor rotation direction for the forward reference set with the setup wizard. In this section, we will learn about allocating I/O signals. I/O signals can be allocated by directly setting parameters using the Edit Parameters window. However, it is more convenient to use the I/O signal allocated function. Open the menu dialog box and click I/O signal allocation. Click Change Method and change allocation method to User Allocations. To display the signal allocation information after it has been changed, follow the message and click Change Software Reset, and then wait for the display of the allocation method on the window to change. Double-click the cell of the pin to display the selections that can be allocated, and then select one of the selections. To change the polarity of a signal, set it with the polarity cell. Output signals are also set in the same manner. When you have finished the necessary settings, click the Write button to write the allocations to the servo pack. To export the parameters to a file, click and select the file format. In this course we will select USRS servo pack file. Enter the file name and click the Save button. To import a parameter file into Sigma Win Plus, click on Import. You can import USRS files saved with Sigma Win Plus version 7 and ERSA files saved with Sigma Win Plus version 5 into Sigma Win Plus. In this course, we will select USRS servo pack file. Select the file and click the Open button. In this course, we will select USRS servo pack file. This imports the parameter file into Sigma Win Plus. However, this operation does not write the parameters to the servo pack. To write the parameters file to the servo pack, click Edited Parameters or All Parameters in the Write to Servo group. When you replace a servo pack,